Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel, I hope. Everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Golden Bachelorette Jonathan Rone. Next, Golden Bachelor. Golden Bachelorette contestant Jonathan Rone has been a fan favorite since night one. Fans were very disappointed when Joan Vassos decided to send him home Wednesday night. However, many are holding out hope that he will be back on their screens in no time. Will Jonathan be cast as the next Golden Bachelor? Keep reading to find out more. Will Jonathan Rone be next lead on Golden Bachelor? Jonathan Rone was one of many men who warmed hearts across Bachelor Nation. He seems to have it all: looks, intelligence, experience, and a lot of love to give. These all sound like great qualities for a leading man looking for a person to spend their life with. While Jonathan seems like a great catch, he just wasn't the one for Joan Vassos. She didn't choose him at the rose ceremony and sadly walked him out. Jonathan admits he was sad but is grateful for the opportunity. There are many men who would make good leads. However, fans picked up on something Jonathan said in the car driving away. Many feel it was a hint that he could possibly know something the rest of the world does not. What did he say on that sad drive away from Joan? Jonathan said, "Maybe my journey is just beginning." Plenty of fans immediately voiced their need on social media to see Jonathan as the next Golden Bachelor. Many told him on his Instagram that he is their favorite. Others told him they could see him taking everything he's learned and diving right into the dating world. The Golden Bachelor Season 2. So far, ABC has not officially announced that there will be a Golden Bachelor Season 2. However, with the success of Season 1 and the love everyone has had for Joan Vassos as the Golden Bachelorette, it would be crazy not to renew it. Along with Jonathan Rone, there are other men from Joan's season that fans have fallen for. One of those men is Mark Anderson. Fans fell in love with him during Kelsey's hometown date with Joey Graziotti. Many think he could have been a producer plant for Joan's season to put him in the running for the next lead. Then there is Charles Ling. Fans everywhere were charmed by his sweet demeanor and love for his deceased wife. As the swirling golden lights dim on this season of the Golden Bachelorette, whispers of speculation begin to circulate. Could the dashing Jonathan Rone, who captured not only Joan Vassos' heart, but also the audience's, be stepping into the shoes of the next Golden Bachelor? His infectious smile, quiet confidence, and irresistible charm left a lasting impression on millions, making him a top contender for the coveted title. But is Jonathan ready to trade roses as a suitor for the opportunity to hand them out as the next star of his own golden journey? Jonathan Rone, a widower and father of 2 grown daughters, entered the Golden Bachelorette with more than just a hope for love. He arrived with the wisdom and depth of a man who had known loss, love, and the complexities that come with navigating life in one's later years. From the very beginning, his interactions with Joan were steeped in authenticity, setting him apart from the competition. While other contestants tried to win her affection with grand gestures, Jonathan's appeal was in his subtlety. A stolen glance across a candlelit dinner table, a shared laugh over childhood stories, and his innate ability to listen deeply, a trait often overlooked in today's whirlwind of romance shows. It wasn't long before fans began to take notice. Social media buzzed with clips of Jonathan's dates, fans gushing over his old-school charm and gentlemanly ways, his salt and pepper hair, always impeccably styled, and his penchant for timeless fashion. Well-fitted blazers, tailored trousers, and crisp shirts gave him the air of a classic leading man, the kind of person who would have been just as at home in the romantic films of the 1950s as he was in 2024 reality TV. But beyond his dapper appearance, it was Jonathan's kindness, his steady presence, and his unspoken strength that truly resonated with viewers. As Joan's connection with him deepened, it was clear she saw the same qualities the rest of the world did. Jonathan was thoughtful, generous, and unafraid to be vulnerable, qualities that made him the perfect partner for Joan. However, despite their obvious chemistry, the story took a twist. Joan, torn between her lingering feelings for another contestant and her undeniable bond with Jonathan, ultimately chose the other man. It was a decision that shocked viewers and left Jonathan heartbroken, but dignified in his departure. "I just want her to be happy," Jonathan said in his exit interview, his voice steady but eyes betraying a trace of emotion. "If that's not with me, then I wish her all the best." It was this grace in defeat, this ability to accept heartache with quiet dignity, that endeared Jonathan to fans even more. Many took to social media to express their disappointment in Jones' decision. And before long, the hashtag Jonathan for Golden Bachelor began trending. People weren't ready to say goodbye to Jonathan Rone. In fact, they wanted more. With this groundswell of support, rumors started flying. Was ABC considering Jonathan as the next Golden Bachelor? Could this man, who had won the hearts of viewers with his genuine spirit, now take on the mantle of leading man, tasked with finding love among a new group of hopeful women? Jonathan himself has remained tight-lipped about the possibility. When asked during post-show interviews, he smiled warmly and said, "I've been incredibly honored by all the love and support. But for now, I'm just taking things one day at a time." Behind the scenes, though, the buzz is growing louder. Sources close to the show hint that Jonathan has already been approached by producers, who see in him the perfect combination of charisma, maturity, and sincerity, qualities that have made the Golden Bachelor franchise such a hit. Unlike other reality dating shows, which often feel like a spectacle of youth and fleeting romance, the Golden Bachelor has carved out a niche by offering a more grounded, heartfelt exploration of love in later life. Jonathan, with his life experiences, emotional depth, and unwavering integrity, seems tailor-made for the role. But what would Golden Bachelor Jonathan Rone look like? One can only imagine the format's inevitable twists and turns, but it's easy to picture Jonathan gracefully navigating the drama and emotional highs and lows that come with dating multiple women at once. His calm demeanor and thoughtful nature would undoubtedly shine, whether he's comforting a contestant after a difficult group date or sharing a quiet moment on a one-on-one. And let's not forget the inevitable comparisons to other famous bachelors. While younger men in the role may have relied on physical chemistry or flashy gestures, Jonathan's season would likely be a masterclass in the subtle art of connection. He wouldn't need grandiose displays of affection to win hearts. His genuine interest in getting to know the women, his ability to engage in deep, meaningful conversations, and his quiet confidence would make for a season unlike any other. The question remains, is Jonathan ready to take on this new chapter of his life? After all, stepping into the role of the Golden Bachelor means opening yourself up to the public in ways that can be both rewarding and challenging. It requires vulnerability on a scale few can imagine, and for a man who has already faced his fair share of heartache, it could be a daunting proposition. Yet there's something about Jonathan Rone that suggests he might just be ready for the challenge. He's lived a full life, one that has seen love, loss, joy, and sorrow, and through it all, he has emerged with an open heart. If anyone is equipped to navigate the intricacies of a second chance at love on national television, it's Jonathan. As fans eagerly await an official announcement from the network, one thing is clear: Jonathan Rone has already proven himself to be a man worth rooting for. Whether or not he becomes the next Golden Bachelor, his journey isn't over. There's more to his story, and if we're lucky, we'll get to watch it unfold in all its golden glory.